Hey there, so thought I would give everyone a 6-week post-op on my OATS / cadaver cartilage surgery in 2 spots and TTO or tibial tubercle osteotomy. Too many words to say. Had a little setback about a week and a half ago where I came off a curb and went full weight on what was supposed to be a newly 50% weight on my right leg. So I am still unfortunately feeling the after effects of that. And although I am ahead of schedule, or I was on a lot of things, I am now moving a little slower than I had hoped. So today at PT, wanted to go ahead and share where I am and where I was. So last week I was sitting at maybe 85% as far as the bend in my leg. And today we are up to 101%. I will say in between now and then, other than the little incident with the curb, I also had my CPM unit kind of taken away. Insurance stopped paying for it, and I cannot afford to pay for that thing. And so I think a combination of those two things is why the range of motion is maybe not ideally where I would like it to be. PT's okay with it. Everybody's different. Everyone is going to have a different range of motion with the same surgery. So nothing to be too concerned about. However, it is something I do have to start focusing on. So today, again, I'm at 101%, which is awesome. And the other thing I thought I would talk about is some of the exercises I showed in my last video. You see me with no brace on. What I've done I think it was week 3.5, is PT let me do some of those core exercises, but with my brace on and locked out. And so those can be altered, and you can start them earlier if your physician or PT says that that's okay. So where am I today? I am on one crutch with 50% of weight. My brace is typically supposed to be locked right now because we need to get that pain to subside in the knee. Right now it's just kind of flared up from that incident. However, I was originally allowed to leave it unlocked and bending all the time. And so right now we're trying to keep it locked a little bit more than unlocked. And I have it unlocked where it can go up to 90%. And so speaking of braces, I've had a few questions about the braces. I will show you both of them. I kept my first one that I hated. Mainly when I got my second one, I mainly kept it because nighttime wearing it, no one ever told me I could not wear it, so I wore my brace to bed every night. The one that I was originally given was more comfortable. So this is the one I was originally given. It's pretty big, and so it's got 2 kind of plates, 3 outside of the middle one. And so your leg just goes in here, you wrap this, and then you wrap that, and it really holds it into place. And that was awesome for the beginning, and it's still great for sleeping if you're going to wear a brace at night. However, the best brace for clothing, especially females who wear dresses or anything like that, that other brace, I was concerned I might flash someone. This is the brace I have now. So widest part goes at the top, smallest part goes at the bottom. If you turn it over, you're going to find a few nifty things here. So you will find these little things right here. And so what this side is for is if you totally unlock this, it can go that far on extension, and it can go that far on flexion. So mine looks like it was at 70%, it needs to be at 90. And then you can go to all the way open. So eventually, obviously, you want to be to all the way open. But So that is what this is right here. And that just helps keep a little control so you can bend it, but you can't bend it too far. So as I said, mine currently is locked out. So I have mine currently locked to where when my brace is on, it cannot go past the 0 mark. So I keep it straight. And then when I go to get in the car or do something else, I just push this button down. This one's already out. And then when I get back, I just push it back in, and so on and so forth. So this is an amazing brace. The other thing I will say about this brace is you will find that these will stretch. And I remembered him telling me that I could cut it if it stretched too much. And you see this one right here, it's like going past here. It's getting a little stretched too far when it's at its tightest. So I was like, what in the world? How can I cut it? So what you do is you open it like this. Once you've opened it like that, you turn it over. And all this is just a lovely little piece to make things nice and comfy. And then you can turn it back over, take this piece off, sorry. So you will see this piece right here at the end, it comes off completely. It's like a, sorry. It's a tab. So you see it's Velcroed on both sides. So I'm going to take it off real quick and unvelcro this and set the phone down. Okay, so the end piece comes off like that, and then you cut this right here to the length that you think is necessary, and then you just take this lovely little Velcro piece and stick it back in here. See if I can do it in a halfway. Good sense. So then you just stick it in between the little tongue pieces, put it back, and then you've got your, see, that's the back piece. Velcro's back on both sides. Your piece is now ready to go, and it's shorter. I knew I could do that, but it did take me a few minutes to figure out where I was supposed to cut it because I forgot this came off. And so again, these are removable as well, which is nice. My son freaked out one time, brought me my brace, and this was not on it, and he was scared he broke it. So that is the brace update. As far as putting this one on, the way I was told to put it on, I will actually bring my lovely pants above it so you can see how far it is to go on and off. I always lock them to try and put them back on. Makes it better. I was told to keep this piece higher up on here. So kind of around there, I guess, is a good feel. And to start from the bottom up in order to do things properly. They also suggest unstrapping the back of it to put it back together, but that is a lot of work and effort, so I don't do it. As far as the brace is concerned, I am still wearing this all the time. You will see in some of my PT videos that if I am at PT, he will let me walk around with a crutch, but that is purely because I'm at PT and he's watching what I'm doing, and I'm being very, very careful. Other than that, I would not take any chances at this point. I'm at week 6. I'm already a little behind just because I put full force on the knee a week and a half ago. So again, as you can see, brace goes up pretty high, and it's pretty nifty that you can lock it out, open it up, whatever you need to do to make life comfortable. The other great thing about this is that I have a smaller ice pack, and so like today I got done with PT, I had to go straight to work, so I literally Velcroed my smaller ice pack onto this so I could run and go. And I think that is it on the update side. I hope this helps everyone. That is really the only reason I'm doing it. sometimes sharing things is not comfortable as far as attitude and, you know, the mental state. I'm doing pretty good. I'm frustrated with what happened last week, but you know, everything will get back to where it needs to be when it's taken time to heal properly. So I just need to make sure I'm careful and continue icing and keeping it locked out and taking a step back instead of trying to keep moving forward and have multiple setbacks. So instead of rambling, I hope everyone has a happy holiday as this is close to Christmas. And I will update you one more time, I think, before the end of the year. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.